Madam, we can start now.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good evening, respected Maharashtra State Chapter ISA members, and good evening, everyone who has joined this very important program, Know Our ISA. Maharashtra State Chapter ISA is conducting regular events on both academic as well as non-academic fronts. We are conducting master classes as well as interactive sessions. But at the moment, we want to know many other activities which ISA is doing at the moment. And we have today with us three national ISA members, two from our state, our Vice President ISA National, Dr. Anjali Bhure Madam. Madam, welcome. Special invitee, Dr. Naveen Malhotra Sir, Secretary ISA National. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
And our past President, Maharashtra State ISA, as well as the Governing Council member of National ISA, Dr. Ashok Deshpande sir. Welcome, Deshpande sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We are regularly conducting all the activities. We have started conducting activities under various forums of National ISA. The ISA Art and Literary Club activities, ISA Cultural Club activities, member updation, FBF membership, and so on. But still, we are lacking in many of other activities which National ISA is conducting at the moment. And who else will guide us for all these activities? None other than our ISA National Secretary, Dr. Naveen Malhotra sir, who is doing these activities dedicatedly for last 3.5 years. He has introduced many new forums for ISA academic activities, cultural as well as academic as well as non-academic. So Naveen Malhotra sir, welcome on the dais of Maharashtra State Chapter ISA. May I request Dr. Anita Madam to introduce our Vice President ISA National, Dr. Anjali Bhure.
Thank you, Manisha Madam. I am very proud and privileged to introduce our Vice President of National ISA, Dr. Anjali Bhure Madam. Welcome, Madam. Actually, Madam does not need any introduction in this part. Madam is a professor and head of NKP Salve Institute of Medical Sciences at present at Nagpur. And she has a huge 33 years of experience, and her areas of interest are obstetric anesthesia, CPR, and public awareness programs. She has held various important positions at the national ISA level as governing council member of ISA, and she was involved as honorary secretary of West Zone ISA, president ISA NCB, and MISA advisory board member, and now she is vice president of ISA National. And she has many publications to her credit in national and international journals. So with this very short introduction, I present to you Dr. Anjali Bhure Madam. Welcome, Madam.
Thank you, Anita, for a lovely introduction. Good evening, dear friends. Honorary Secretary Dr. Naveen Malhotra Sir, ISA National, Dr. Manisha Katikar, President, Dr. Anita Nete, Vice President, Sare Sir, President-elect, Dr. Avinash Bhosle, Honorary Secretary, Dr. Samir Soni, Dr. Hemant Shinde, and other office bearers of Maharashtra State Chapter ISA. I appreciate the initiative of Maharashtra State Chapter for scheduling this program, Know Your ISA. Who can be a better faculty than Dr. Naveen Malhotra, Honorary Secretary ISA National? He deserves a special mention on this platform as he breathes ISA. He, a dedicated secretary whose day starts around 4 to 5 a.m. in the morning. And if required for ISA, sometimes it is even 2:30 a.m. So this is a universal platform for Indian anesthesiologists. And ISA offers a platform to showcase your talent. It also offers solution to your problems related to ISA. So you're definitely going to enjoy this ISA related activity from your secretary, Dr. Naveen Malhotra. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anju madam. May I request Sare sir to introduce our special invitee of today, Dr. Naveen Malhotra sir.
Good evening to all. It is my privilege and honor to be introduced Dr. Naveen Malhotra, who is in my life come across the most vibrant honorary secretary of our national body. And everyone has observed over a period of time how the ISA platform national level getting changed with its secretary position last more than 3 years. Even though it was a pandemic, we have seen the ISA national was continuously working and solving all the problems related to even pandemic related COVID treatment protocols and whatnot. Everything we used to get all the time the guidelines from the national headquarters. This was possible just because of Dr. Naveen. To introduce him in brief, he has 2 postgraduate degrees, MD and DNB. After that, he had 3 fellowships. 2 are in the pain management and 1 is in cardiac anesthesia. So he is holding the present post of senior professor and head of the department of cardiac anesthesia and pain management, and the prestigious institute, postgraduate institute of Medical Sciences in Rohtak in Haryana state. He has won the award of academic excellence in 2015 in Bhopal. Then he has been awarded as a KPR Young Anesthesiologist Award in 2019. And can you even believe he has 197 publications to his credit? Unbelievable. 197. And believe me, he has presented at 405 presentations in different platforms. Great work. And he has got a patented original work for all of our anesthesiologists. We should remember this: submentotracheal and retromolar intubation. Oh, great, sir. And now everyone knows Dr. Anjali also introduced the same thing. He is presently holding as an honorary secretary of our national body, and everyone is well aware that what he is doing as a secretary. And we hope for today the session is going to be a great one, because there are certain areas which are still all the people may not be aware of the things, but will come to know today. Thank you, sir. Over to my.
Sir, we would like you to speak introductory speech, sir, and then we will discuss the topic.
I am overwhelmed by the warm and kind words and good wishes extended to me by the introductory speakers, Madam Anjali Bhure, Dr. Manisha Katekar, and Dr. Saleh sir. I am overwhelmed, and I'm really proud and happy to be participating today on the ISA Maharashtra State Chapter virtual platform. And I must congratulate that online activities have been going on very nicely. And the full credit goes to the whole team led by Dr. Manisha Katekar and ably guided by Vice President ISA National Dr. Anjali Bhure, DC member Dr. Ashok Deshpande, and a very good team of Dr. Anita Mehte, Dr. Saleh, Dr. Vinash Boshle, Dr. Samir Sohani, and Dr. Hemant Shinde, and vibrant city branch office bearers. So it's always a pleasure to participate in any of the activity of ISA Maharashtra State Chapter. And no doubt, without fail, I can say that this is the best state branch across the country of ISA, as is ably shown by the number of awards won by the state branch year after year, year after year. And it has got the city branches also, which are also among the top branches in the country as far as city level is concerned. So I can say that I can see lots of city branch office bearers and other state branch office bearers joining today. We should learn in a positive, with a positive stride, the good work done by ISA Maharashtra State Chapter and its branches, and try to implement in our respective states and city branches. Thank you, Dr. Manisha Katekar, and your team for inviting me here to talk about a topic which, yes, Dr. Anjali Bhure rightly said, I inspire and expire. So I breathe it. So I'm really looking forward to delivering my talk on Know Our ISA.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for joining and thank you for spending your valuable time on such an important topic. And I'm sure that because of your dedication and hard work, many people all over ISA National have become your fans because of your hard work, sir. May I request Dr. Avinash to invite and welcome our Governing Council member, Dr. Ashok Deshpande, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, sir. It's my pleasure to introduce our second chairperson for today's session, Dr. Deshpande, sir. Dr. Ashok Deshpande, sir, is General Council member of ISA National. He is professor. Sir is in Bharati Medical College, Sangli, in Maharashtra. He is freelancing anesthesiologist since last 40 years. Sir is Vice President of ISA West Zone. He was President and Secretary of Maharashtra State ISA. He was Professor and Head of the Department of Anesthesia, BMC. He is in charge of Skill Lab. Sir is trained in simulation in anesthesia at Mayo Clinic, US. Welcome, Deshpande, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Now,
Sir, please, will you speak for 2 minutes? Deshpande, sir.
Me? I said there is nothing to speak. Such a good team of the Maharashtra State Chapter, doing every day some or other thing, is really an enthusiastic thing. And more to say about our National Secretary, Dr. Naveen Malhotra, who is more vibrant, more enthusiastic, encourages everybody to do the things, helps even in out of way to everybody to conduct the programs and all that. So I expect a lot of success for the Maharashtra State Chapter. And as sir has said already that it is the best state branch in India, and it will be there even in 2022 also. Thank you very much.
thank you, sir. We are very much thankful to Dr. Naveen Malhotra, sir, for sparing his valuable time today for us. It is better to know from him only about our ISA because most of the new forum of ISA was started by him only. I think he is an ideal role model as a secretary of the association. So without wasting our time, I request our National Secretary, Dr. Naveen Malhotra, sir, to deliver his speech, Know Our ISA. Sir, please.
Thank you, Dr. Avinash Bhosle, and for those kind words. I bring with myself greetings from Indian Society of Anesthesiologists National Headquarters. And there is a disclaimer that whatever I shall be speaking, you have been unnecessarily saying that it is my thing. No, it is a teamwork, and the whole credit goes to Team ISA. And on behalf of all of you, I am your secretary talking about ISA and its activity. And it is our ISA, and we know many things, but still there are some doubts or clarifications which I like to put forward. And it has been rightly said that coming together is a beginning, staying together is progress, and working together is success. So the Team ISA is working together day in and day out, the office bearers and the governing council members, and with good support from the backbone, the state and city branches, we are moving forward and succeeding in our ventures. Because we firmly believe that if everyone is moving forward together, then success takes care of itself. The success is automatic. The strength of the team is each individual member. The strength of ISA is each branch, whether the state branch or the city branch, and the strength of each branch is the team, the ISA National. We started with naming ourselves as ISCNs because, like India, Indian, ISA, ISCN, an identity is required. And we all feel proud to say that we are ISCNs. Still, if there is something lacking from ISA national side, it shall be done to make you really feel proud of being member of ISA, being an ISCN. This is our virtual office, the www.isaweb.in. All informations, all activities are shared here, in addition to the other social platforms or by the electronic media, emails, and other communications. We have been ensuring that the information reaches up to the smallest city, up to the ISA member working in periphery in small towns or districts. So it is not restricted only to the metropolitan cities, but it disseminates further to the smaller cities and to each and every individual member, either by SMS or by WhatsApp or by email or by other social and electronic media. You are requested to visit isaweb.in regularly for updates. That will make you more friendly. The first and foremost thing about any association is its membership strength. And I'm very happy to share you that as of now, 10 minutes before that, we are 36,335 members. And this is the second largest body in the world. Our target is to make 50,000 soon. And I'm very sure with the help of all and motivation from all the city and state branch office bearers, we shall achieve this membership quite soon. When I took over, I started at around 28,000, and I'm sure 10,000 members would have been added when I complete my tenure. Right now, we are adding 2,500 to 2,800 per year, in spite being a COVID year also in between. Increase in numbers is because of attraction towards ISA, and I'm happy to share with you all that members now trust ISA more. The city branch office bearers, the state branch office bearers, and the national office bearers and GC members all get credit for this, that there is trust on ISA. And it is rightly said, to be trusted is a greater compliment than to be loved. If you love somebody, it is very nice. But if somebody trusts you, that is the most important thing in life, because trust is a firm belief in the reliability, truth, and ability of someone or something. It is a confident belief of our members that ISA will do what is right. It will deliver what is promised, and it will behave the same time in a similar way every time, whatever the circumstances may be. There are set principles, and we will work towards that thing and maintain the trust of our members and make that belief in ISA more and more, day in, day out. It grows and grows and grows. We've got around 200 branches now. The latest addition being Society of Defense Anesthesiologists of ISA, a deemed state branch, and with 172 city branches. These are the backbone of ISA. The state and city branch office bearers, you are the leaders. And when you do anything, you as the leaders, when you do anything, act as if what you do makes a difference. It does. Because whenever you do anything in a proper way, it impacts, influences the members in a very, very big way. The membership process is very, very easy and very, very simple now. And if anybody wants to become a member of ISA, everything is online. You have to go to isaweb.in, apply, submit your signed application form, transfer the money. You can become ISA member in 10 minutes. I can tell you, there have been very, very active postgraduates who are very, very net savvy. They have become ISA members in 10 minutes. But if somebody is not having some problems, our office staff follows up with the applicants. There are clear-cut instructions to them. Please do not interfere them between 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Everybody is busy in the OT. Call them after them. Sir, your signed application form is pending. Your payment is there are some difficulties. You follow them. They are class 1 officers. They are busy in their clinical work. You follow them and ensure that their membership issues are settled immediately. So that is the work of the office secretary staff. Other thing is, we have just gone away from this ALM to LM business, inactive to active business. These are all routine things. These are not meant for the class 1 officers, the doctors. These are meant for the office staff, and they know, they will tell that, okay, we require your PG diploma, DNB certificate, your registration certificate. If you are able to log in your member panel, fine, upload it. Otherwise, we will do it for you. You send it to us for the office number 9091515151. 9091515151. 9091515151, and it will be done. Still, some members have some issues in converting inactive to active. You can send your mobile number, your email ID, and one ID proof, either by email to isanhq@gmail.com. All queries can be answered here, isanhq@gmail.com, and the number which I said, you can call them or WhatsApp them. Now, members ask when we are eligible to vote. Now, the life membership which is approved just before the day of notification of elections is you are eligible to vote. Earlier, it was that the members who have registered, life members who have registered and approved in the previous AGBM were eligible to vote. But now the changes have been done in the constitution, because waiting for around, suppose somebody becomes member in January 2022, and the AGBM has approved some members in November 2021. So that means he will be able to vote in November 2023. So there was a long period, and so we changed this scenario. And as per AGBM approval and as per constitution, the notification of state and city elections is in 20th June. All life members which are approved as on 19th June are eligible to vote in the subsequent elections. And for the national notification is on 15th September. All those membership which are approved on 14th September, they are eligible to vote. But what happens is, during elections, we receive lots of phone calls that we are not able to vote because either their mobile number has changed, or there are some other issues. Better go to your search ISA member, put anything, your name, first name, second name. If you remember ISA number, just check your credentials whether they are right or wrong. Once the election starts, no changes can be done. No alteration in the member data can be done. Another thing which is important, especially for the city branch office bearers, that when we are eligible to hold office, the last one, the minimum 3 years of ISA membership is mandatory to hold any office at any formation, whether it is city or state. For national, we have got this, that you should have signed 3 out of last 5 signed AGBM registers during the AGBM attendance. But for states and city branches, there can be different rules. Usually, we advise that all the state branches should follow the rules and regulations of ISA national, with leverage to city branches that they are desirable, but they can opt, because at some times some city branches number is very, very small, 20 to 25 or so. Everything is online. You go into your member login panel and you can download your life membership certificate and your identity card as a soft copy, and you can print it and laminate it. With membership, grant in aid is given to the state and city branch. But I'm surprised, this year only 4 state branches have claimed the grant in aid so far, and around 25 city branches. When COVID pandemic was going on, we collected the bank details of the branches and distributed 2 years grant in aid, so that you can buy PPE for your own members and distribute it locally. But now the rule is that if the turnover of a branch is less than 1 lakh, internal audit by the sitting president, secretary, and 1 past president is sufficient. There is no need to spend money on the CA audit. But if the annual turnover is more than 1 lakh, then you have to get a CA audit done. State share is around 10% of the life membership fee, and city share is 15%. So please claim your grant in aid by sending internal audit or CA audited statement with bank account details. And please remembering that there have been some merger of the banks and IFSC codes have changed. So ensure from your branch what is the latest IFSC code. As of now, 15th March, nothing is pending from our side. All the audited statements which have been received, the grant in aid has been dispersed. Yes, Maharashtra has state share has been released and some city branch share has also been released. The notification, the state and city branch elections are usually held from 16th to 20th July every year, and notification comes on 16th June every year. Moving from membership to IJA. IJA is our flagship journal, a permanent indexed journal. Here you can subscribe for hard copy 1st August to 30th September every year. I receive lots of requests. We are not receiving hard copy. Mind it, you have to renew your request online on isaweb.in between 1st August to 30th September every year to keep on getting the hard copies, so that you are able to confirm that your postal address for the next year is same. Online access is free on ijweb.org. That's anybody can log in and download. There have been improved ranking of our prestigious Indian Journal of Anesthesia and improved impact factor, which is going to be around, anticipated is 1.22 for this year. And the credit goes to the team headed by our beloved Dr. Lalit Mehndi-Ratta, our late editor-in-chief of Indian Journal of Anesthesia, who has worked day in and day out along with his editorial team, ably guided by our previous editor-in-chiefs and the current editorial team, associate editor, Dr. Sukhminderjeet Singh Bajwa, the section editors, and the assistant and associate editors. They have worked day in and day out for really taking IJA to new heights. And we have started this ISA, IJA supplements. The Northern supplement is there since 2015. Central supplement is there since 2017. And Eastern and Northeastern supplement will be released in May 2022. The process for starting Southern ISA, IJA supplement has started. The editorial team is almost finalized, and they're in process. I'm very sure that it will be released in 2022 only by August or so. Then remains the Western supplement, and I'll discuss with the Western zone state office bearers how to kickstart the Western supplement of ISA, IJA. Third important function of our ISA is holding annual national conferences. The ISACON, 69th ISACON 2022 is going to be held in Shillong from 23rd to 27th November. And the live members can present papers, posters, and participate in award paper sessions. And the registration fees is less than 50% less than the regular registration fees. So you are requested, motivated to register for ISACON Shillong and present your research work during our prestigious annual national conference. This year, we are also conducting 14th International Congress of Anesthesiologists, the SARC AA 2022, from 12th to 14th August at Kochi, Kerala. It is organized by ISA Cochin and Kerala State Branch and hosted by ISA National. We are also requested to participate in SARC AA 2022 in large numbers, being an international conference. We have discussed about membership, IJA, and conferences. Our social security scheme, the Family Benevolent Fund. Please do not see it as an investment. It is a service to your members who are no more. So please don't think it as an investment, but it is a social security scheme. All the details are available on isafbf.in, and the team led by Dr. S.C. Parekh and Dr. Sudhu Varghese are working day in and day out, along with their team, the Vice President, Joint Secretary, and the executive members. And aim is to increase the membership every year so that the amount which is given now, it's around 5 lakhs, we can increase it gradually to 10 and then subsequently to 15 lakhs for every death. So please, I request, don't take it as an investment scheme, but as a social security scheme for those members whom we lose inadvertently at a younger age, especially. Next is Indian Recession Council. There have been lots and lots of activities going on. The compression only live sport, basic cardiopulmonary life support, comprehensive cardiopulmonary life support. And I must say, lots and lots of activities are going on at different city levels, especially in the state of Maharashtra and other states also. Right now, ISA fortnight is being celebrated in ISA Andhra Pradesh, and similar activities are conducted in different parts of the country with much enthusiasm during birthday celebrations, death anniversaries, and yes, definitely good days, the 16th October, and there is even a month dedicated to activities of COLS, BCLS, and CCLS, and we do celebrate World Restart a Heart Day. Guidelines were issued on these resuscitation and also during the COVID pandemic. The team led by Dr. S.S.C. Chakra Rao, the chairperson, and his dedicated team, Dr. Mukul Kapoor, Dr. Devetia, Dr. Ashish Diwan, Dr. Saeed Mohid Ahmed, Dr. Rakesh Garg, and Dr. Baljeet Singh, and many more. They are working regularly to make it that there is a lifesaver in each home. Our two hands can save lives, and there should be, such a big population across the country, and we're tying up with different associations also, so that becomes an international accepted federation of IRC. ISA academics. See, we firmly believe that ISA is a body dedicated to academics, clinics, research, and social welfare of our members. So first and foremost, we are an academic body. And for that, I'm very happy to share with you that the ISA online PG classes have been a runaway hit. These are being held regularly every Monday from now between 5 to 6:30 p.m. Earlier it was 4 to 5 p.m. And there are around average 4,000 views for each class, average in due course of time. So they are available. The recording of these classes is available on ISA website under the ISA Academics tab. Also on ISA YouTube channel, ISA NHQ. Different ISA advisories have been issued from time to time, and we take a lot of stress on finalizing the ISOCON scientific program. I'll come to that later on. And ISA online PG quiz, which was started last year. Earlier it was GoldCon quiz, but now because of COVID, it was conducted ISA online PG quiz. And I'm very happy to share you more than 3,000 postgraduates participated in that quiz. And now we are doing ISA online quiz daily on our ISA website. And there's a tab directly on the homepage, ISA online quiz. You can participate, enrich your knowledge. And it is slightly different format. I'm very sure our ISA quiz coordinators, they're from different parts of the country. Dr. Abhyuday Kumar from Patna, Dr. Vivek Chakole from Varda, Dr. Ashish Diwan, Dr. Sunil Shah, and we have got Dr. Reddy from Hyderabad, and Dr. Sabina also from Hyderabad. And so we got from different parts of the country, they're acting as quiz moderators. Somebody is interested in participating, they are most welcome. During the course of my lectures, if some of you get interested in participating in any of the ISA programs at city, state, or national level, you are most welcome, because this is our own ISA. So you are most welcome to participate in any of the program as per your expertise. In addition, yes, these are established modules of ISA sponsored CMEs, workshops, research methodology workshops, PG assembly, one per zone were earlier allotted. But now because of COVID, we understand that it is very difficult for postgraduates to travel from one place to another. Like suppose there is a PG assembly in Maharashtra, it may be difficult for members coming from Rajasthan, or there is a PG assembly in Telangana and members coming from Karnataka. So we are now even started increasing depending upon the demand from the state branches. And you can do a 2-day PG assembly, 3-day PG assembly, or more than 3-day PG assembly. You get a grant of 1 lakh for ISA sponsored CMEs and workshops, and grant between 1 to 2 lakhs for PG assemblies. National webinars have been held regularly, and they are also financially supported by ISA National. How to apply for ISA sponsored CME? My request is that all those programs, you should apply through proper channel. The city branch should send it through the, in consultation with the state branch president and secretary. But suppose I tell you how I work. A direct request comes, I'll get in touch with your state branch and secretary. Though you may have requested me directly, I'll keep them in loop, I'll keep them informed and keep them posted. So better is you consult with your state and city branch office bearers. Yes, if you find that they are not forthcoming, then definitely you can tell it to us. And as of now, we have never refused any ISA academic program in last 3.5 years. Whosoever has requested, the request has been entertained. We have arranged finances somehow or other because we firmly believe that we are an academic body and there is no dearth of funds for any academic program. We have these advisories and webinars on COVID first wave, second wave, post-COVID mucormycosis, oxygen supplementations, and a very successful international webinar with Royal College of Anesthetists. And then subsequently, lots and lots of state webinars, city webinars, and like Maharashtra masterclasses, focus sessions, and journal clubs. Now, a time has come that at times we feel saturated that there are lots of online activities going on. But at the end of the day, the recordings are available. Suppose somebody is not able to log in live, they can see the recordings also. We are also working on uniform UG and PG curriculum to ensure that there is minimum level of teaching and training across the country. That you should know this much, you should be trained in this much, and the focus is on that. And for that, the first step was starting ISA online PG classes, and the second step is ISA skill centers. We are soon coming to be starting these ISA skill centers, which have been approved by the AGBM. The aim is that whatever you want to learn, suppose a junior resident who passes PG feels that I am not well equipped in trained in doing fiber optic bronchoscopy. So where I can learn fiber optic bronchoscopy in a minimum duration of time. And same way we are searching for the centers who will act like skill centers, ISA endorsed skill centers of, so that yes, I am ready to teach fiber optic bronchoscopy in these many days and in this much duration. So there can be a small module also, maybe LMA or maybe PLMA, or suppose somebody is in practice for a long time and a new technique has come, or a new drug has come, or a new equipment has come, and he wants to learn that. So where he or she can go and learn that thing. Or there is a young consultant who sees, oh, okay, I know much things, but I'm still not comfortable in cardiac anesthesia. So where I can go and learn that skill. So aim is to collect the aspirations of members, to find out the centers which will act as skill centers of national level and allow them to meet, so that maximum training is done in minimum duration of time. And this is an open invitation to anybody, whether in government sector, whether in private sector, whether in corporate sector, to write to ISA National that I am willing to impart this training to our members. My terms and conditions are this much duration, this much course fees, and being labeled as a ISA skill center, ISA endorsed skill center itself is a matter of pride. We have a very successful ISA National Task Force on COVID, clinical coordinators and the training coordinators. They have been meeting during COVID times almost every week, discussing about the treatment protocols going on, the advisories, the position statements. And yes, once this third wave is gone, we also had a breather. But whenever any need arises, this National Task Force, there are members from across the country. And the beautiful thing about this National Task Force is that nobody is chairperson, nobody is speaker, all are equal. Even the junior most member can put in its views, okay, I am doing like this in my institute, or I disagree with you. So we discuss in details based on evidence-based medicine, based on literature, and based on the practice, and try to improvise and formalize guidelines for across the country. The other ISA guidelines we have on COVID advisory and position statement, 4 of them. The fasting and feeding guidelines, which are being discussed in the state conferences and city conferences now, and IRC COVID guidelines. ISA PPF. This is the private practitioner forum exclusively dedicated to the private practitioners, especially the freelancers, those who are doing stand-alone practice because they require the maximum support. And these guidelines focus on minimum mandatory standards in operating room, the PAC, consent and anesthesia record keeping, and the remuneration also based on RVG system. And the team led by Dr. Virendra Sharma and Dr. Pankaj Gupta have been working over this since last many years to make it especially useful for the private practitioners across the country. And we have also started the All by Myself award session, which is exclusively for the private practitioners, predominantly for the private practitioners, that you present the work which you have done alone and you have to be acknowledged, appreciated, and awarded. And it is no less an award than any other academic award. And we are also working the work on the separation of anesthesia charges. The representations are being made and they're in final stages. And we are soon going to write to the TPGA and CGHS for separating anesthesia charges from the overall package rates. And they have to be different from the surgeon fees and the lab fees and other fees. They have to be standalone anesthesia charges for any surgical procedure. Moving from membership to IJ, to ISACON and SARC and PPF, IRC and FBF, UISA. UISA, they are our backbones. This program absolutely focuses on the anesthesiologists, ISCNs, who are age 40 years or less, or within 10 years of post-graduation, whichever is less. And this includes both postgraduates, SRs, consultants, and private practitioners. We had a very successful first UI ISACON in 2020. That was online in September. It was a runaway hit, and it was the first ever online event of any national medical body across the country. And that opened the door for online conferences, not only for ISA, but for other specialties also. And we are soon going to have, last 2021, we could not do it because of the second wave of COVID pandemic. And then subsequently, we do not want to influence our own hybrid national conference at Ahmedabad. So we hope to see you all physically at Rohtak, Haryana. It's an open invitation to all of you. And this time we are going to have international participations also in this UI ISACON. For youth, we have got ISA Dr. B.B. Mishra Young Anesthesiologist Award. Recently started Dr. M.T. Bhatia Young Pain Physician Award. ISA Trainee Talent Award, especially for the postgraduates. ISA Online Quiz, ISA Neon Inland and International Fellowship. I'm happy to share with you that this year we will be having this Inland and International Fellowship on our ISA app. Because in the conference, around 300 to 400 postgraduates used to participate. But when it will be online, it will be done. And we're expecting that it will give a uniform platform for everybody to participate across the country. Also, we got ISL Louisiana Best Poster Award and Traveling Grants, and late Dr. T.N. Jha Memorial and Dr. K.P. Chansuria Medal and Traveling Grants. ISA Faculty Pool. This is an policy of ISA that 10 to 15% speakers in ISACON are first-time speakers. And the number is usually around 40. And around 15 speakers are less than 40 years of age. That is our policy. And as I was discussing about the scientific program ISACON, we take in account that we give exposure to the established as well as the new speakers, so that we have to prepare our future generations, future teachers also. So that is mix of both the things. Secondly, the judges. We always ensure that the award sessions, one, preferably two judges should be from subject expert, so that you are able to do justice to the competitions which are being held. And I can tell you that each and every session is looked upon whether it is properly judged or not, so that let the best person win. Moving forward to ISA endorsed insurance schemes. ISA has endorsed the professional indemnity insurance scheme, which is now subscribed by more than 6,000 members. The health insurance, which has picked up very nicely, including COVID care, and that include monoclonal antibody therapy also, and the one only COVID death insurance, which was taken by ISA in the first and second wave. Our ISA legal cell is working day in and day out to help our members, and latest we are working on NEET super specialty critical care medicine. As you know, last year Supreme Court decided in favor of our students that those who are going to appear in NEET super specialty exam in critical care, the proposed change pattern that all the questions will be from medicine specialty, it was fought against, and it was decided in favor of students that 60% questions will come from critical care medicine and 40% questions will come from anesthesia. But again, this year they are planning to introduce this thing, and we have discussed with NBE, NMC, and Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, but the results have not been so good, so we have to take a legal recourse. I take this opportunity to all of you to suggest the plaintiffs, the students, the final year MD students who are going to take this exam, or the first year senior residents who are going to take this exam, to come and become the plaintiff. The court has a soft corner for students rather than associations. So the Indian Society for Critical Care of Medicine and Indian Society of Anesthesiology, they're working together and have decided that it will be no financial implications on students. The cost will be borne by the associations, but better the face becomes the students. We are also having discussions with NMC about the eligibility of anesthesiologists for superspecialty courses like cardiology, endocrinology, and like the way. We also represented against NBE starting diploma in anesthesia. The whole specialist board in anesthesia unanimously agreed to disagree to this proposal 4 times. Unanimously agreed to disagree that you should not start this diploma anesthesia. But since the students were interested, the MBBS students, they said that this gives us improved chance to them that their number of seats are increased. So they refused, and this was implemented. And this critical care medicine, the exam will be held somewhere in, proposed to be held in June, July 2022. So the PGs who are passing, they can also appear in this, and also the first year, second year, and third year. So anybody can become a plaintiff. So that should be motivated. We have been supporting our members in court cases also. I won't go into the individual cases, but yes, the members call directly to ISA legal cell and they are given the best possible advice. And mind you, if a phone call comes, it takes at least 45 minutes to 1 hour, because we have to listen to the member in detail and give a genuine advice. And I won't be disclosing the details, but yes, we are giving legal aid to our members in the form of advice, in the form of replies, in the form of legal help. We are working with numerous associations, whether it is WFSA, they have acknowledged our presence and published our advisories and position statement on their websites. The Royal College of Anesthetists, whom we have worked together for a webinar. SARC-AA, we have been holding regular meetings in COVID times, and we are conducting this conference, the 14th SARC-AA Con in Cochin. IMA, regularly we are doing webinars with them. Indian Society for Critical Care Medicine, we are fighting NEET SSKs with them directly. OMAG and ICHA, we are using it for roping into the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. And with FOXI and IOA, we are working together for the clinical guidelines, the day in and day out surgeon anesthesiologists fight, how to minimize them, so that they also understand our view and we understand their expectations. All the activities of ISA are released on the ISCN, the e-newsletter, and it dedicates the activities not only to the national, but also the activities of state and city branch. If you are interested in showcasing your city or state branch activities, my request is please send them by email. Don't send by WhatsApp, because in WhatsApp, the photographs quality gets compressed. Moving on to the further programs, the ISA Cultural Club. I'm very, very happy to say that the ISA Cultural Club, the program heads are Dr. Anjali Bhure and Dr. Rekha Das, with coordinators Dr. Manisha Katekar, Dr. Rajesh Devan, and Dr. Chetna V. Agarwal. Numerous cultural programs have been held across the country in last 2 years or so, whether it is Holi, whether it is Republic Day, whether it is the New Year, whether it is the Gudi Parva, whether it is the Women's Day, you name anything, and our team comes up with a splendid performance every time. Heartiest congratulations to Team ISA Cultural Club. ISA Art and Literary Club. This idea we got from Dr. Maya Balerao of Pimpri Chandwad when I visited her ISA, her art gallery, and the program head is Dr. Anjali Bhure and Dr. Rekha Das, and ably supported by Dr. Maya Balerao, Dr. Sudarshan Kasturi, and Dr. Chetna V. Agarwal. They are soon coming up with Rang Barse, the latest in their edition, which they will be releasing on the eve of Holi. And they also come up with numerous art and literary programs. The Art and Literary Fest was held in ISACON 2021, along with a very, very beautiful cultural event, the Cultural Night, online and physical at Ahmedabad. That was a tremendous thing. I can tell you, no need to spend money on the 5-star or 7-star singers. Our national body has found the stars which are in every city and state, and they can present, you name anything and they can present that in any language. We are focusing on ISA Innovation Cell also. We teach them what if there is some new idea, how to go about it, how to develop it, how to get it patented, how to publish it, and how to market it. These all are strategies which are guided by the ISA Innovation Cell. The ISA Fit and Necessities Campaign. We firmly believe that fitness should be there in all the ISNs, whether it is physical, mental, spiritual, substance abuse, suicidal, that has to be taken care. And you talk of the Fit and Necessities Campaign, the videos, the workplace fitness videos, the DC coordinators, the program heads are Dr. Rajiv Gupta and Dr. Bharat Bhushan and Dr. Sujit Giri, and the coordinators are Dr. Sukhminderjit Singh Bajwa, the past program head, Dr. Dr. Avinash Bhosle, and Dr. Sangeeta Deshpande. They are the role models who also do cross country and run 10 to 15 kilometers or 20 kilometers. And I was told recently that in one of the forthcoming CME, there's going to be a ISA walkathon or a runathon or a marathon. And I have to also run along with the other members. ISA Social Outreach Program, the program heads are Dr. Ashok Deshpande, Dr. Chintala Kishan, and Dr. Surjit Giri. And in addition to Compassion Only Life Support, we do Environment Day functions as well as public awareness programs all across the country, because the society recognizes what we give to them. They are not worried about our CMEs and webinars, but they're more interested what as anesthesiologists we can give to them. As a doctor, how we can help the society, then only they will recognize us. So it's purely what you do for them that will earn you more awareness, more recognition, and more respect. And we have been issuing COVID appropriate behavior advisories to our all fellow Indians during the COVID pandemics also in English, Hindi, and other languages. This is our public awareness flyer. Know your anesthesiologist and know your anesthesia. It is recommended that this should be put in all the pre-anesthetic checkup areas so that members become more aware of, the general public becomes more aware about anesthesia and the anesthesiologist. Then we also have ISA HOD Noble Club. There's a myth that all HODs are not good, but I can tell you that there is a vast pool of past and present head of the departments all over the country. And this is a platform where we take advantage of their wisdom and experience. And now the focus has shifted slightly. They are taking the classes about do's and don'ts of private practice in postgraduates. This has started literally. I can tell you, in what changes I've seen in examination pattern is that there have been questions on resuscitation guidelines, BCLS, CCLS guidelines or calls. There have been short cases on chronic pain management, trigeminal neuralgia, low back pain, in addition to the theory questions. And this thing, the teaching and training involving in medical colleges, it has started. Everybody is not going to stay as a SR or a consultant or go into the corporate hospital. Some will go to the private practice also, do's and don'ts. And the ideal one will be, I request all the HODs to invite the practitioners and the office bearers of ISA to those classes and let them tell what are the do's and don'ts of private practice. We invite guest speakers also. We should be magnanimous enough to invite the practitioners and office bearers to the classrooms and teach the postgraduates do's and don'ts of private practice. And also the medical boards which are constituted by the HODs, either they go or the department juniors goes. But you have to help your own anesthesia colleagues. Definitely, the standard languages on the basis of records available, there appears to be no medical negligence. This is one program which is headed by Dr. S.C. Ganesh Prabhu and Dr. Bharat Bhushan Bhardwaj. And this is not doing well, I can tell you. This is a vigil program which looks about the not good statements made for ISA. If something is said against ISA by any member, this program is for that. And S.C. Ganesh Prabhu and Bharat Bhushan Bhardwaj have said, sir, fortunately, all the members are saying good or very good things about ISA. So please make us program head of, give us some other portfolios. So Dr. S.C. Ganesh Prabhu is helping me with the ISA endorsed and health insurance schemes, and Bharat Bhushan Bhardwaj has gone to sports cell as well as to Fit and Necessities Campaign. So with love and affection of all the branches, inputs from good work done by the state and city branches, fortunately in social and electronic media, we don't find anything wrong written or bad written about ISA. ISA Financial Advisor. This is being looked upon by Dr. Vrinder Sharma, and it focuses on second source of legal income. It is always better to have a second source of legal income, whether it is from agriculture income, financial investments, partnership, real estate, wherever you want to invest, have a second source of income. And this is not done only by anesthesiologists, it is done by all medical specialists and even non-medicals also. ISA Mentorship Academy, we have to take care of our postgraduates financially, socially, and personally, because they are the best spokesmen of the department. And we have to, in addition, to train them clinically, academically, and in research field. This is our moral duty. Moving further, ISA believes in acknowledging, appreciating, and awarding. And that's why there are numerous awards. They are open on the website. They are there in the ISA calendar also. Please note the last dates and encourage all the members to apply for the award categories in which they are eligible. Dr. Y.G. Bhojraj Award, Bhopal Award for Academic Excellence, Dr. A.P. Singhal Lifetime Achievement Award, Dr. Mrs. Rukmani Pandit Award, ISA Shashi Chandra Award, ISA Innovation Award, ISA Om Award, ISA Trinity Talent Award, ISA Dr. B.B. Mishra Young Anesthesiologist Award, ISA All by Myself Award, Dr. M.T. Bhatia Young Pain Physician Award, ISA Jaipur Award, Dr. Kopp's Award in 8 specialties, whether it is cardiac, neuro, pediatric, pain, obstetric, trauma and critical care, so and so forth. Dr. Venkat Rao Oration, Ish Naraini Best Poster Award, and ISA Gold Coin Quiz and ISA Online Quiz. Then there are awards and nominations for our backbone, the city and state branches, the Best Metro, State and City Branch Awards, Public Awareness Award, individual and the branch wise, and the World Anesthesia Day Award for the city, state, and metro. Membership Drive Awards, Proficiency Awards, Calls Awards, and the other traveling grants and Tienja Awards. This is the thing which we have started recently, the ISA Educational Scholarship, maximum grant of 20,000 INR per candidate. Total grants available per year is 20 to help our deserving ISA members. And by saying deserving ISA members, we will rely on the recommendation of our ISA office bearers of city and state branch. It can be done in any way, by paying college fees, books, registration for conferences, live membership registration of ISA or FBF, and it is a matching grant. Equal amount is shared by either the ISA member or city and state branch. So it will be paid on the recommendation of local ISA, city and state branch with ISAGC approval. And you are requested to avail this opportunity. Yes, our residents are at times very, very rich. They change their Apple iPhone every 3 years. But believe me, there are certain members for whom this 20,000 will be a big help. Find them and support them. I've talked about ISA skill centers, and we will come up with the help of all very, very soon. Because we firmly believe a good doctor should observe, record, tabulate, and communicate. He should use his 5, even 6 sense. Be transparent and informative. Be honest. Be confident and caring. Competent in knowledge, social and communication skills, and show respect. So this is for those who want to learn, whether they are private practitioners, whether they're young consultants, or whether they are senior residents. If you're lacking in some skill, the ISA skill centers will help you, because if you want to be successful, then you have to be willing to disappear for a while. Just leave your practice for a week or 10 days and acquire that skill. You will have to take a time out of your busy schedule to enhance your skills. This is our ISA e-calendar, and all the important dates are there. It is soft copy is available on the ISA website, and hard copy has been posted to the office bearers of ISA city and state branches. Our ISA app and national registry is now functional on Android as well as iOS, and soon we will be having a particular day in which we will be recording the incident reporting. That means how many cases were done between 12 a.m. to 12 midnight on a particular day, so that we can find out how many cesareans are being done, how many neurosurgery cases, cardiac anesthesia, and that will help us in data recording. But most importantly, it is absolutely confidential. We will come to know only the case done under the category of under which anesthesia. Rest everything will be confidential and with you only. And ISA app will be just like having all the information of ISA on your palm. FNB Pain Medicine, I'm very happy as the convener of Specialist Board of National Board of Examination. We have this year in the NEET Super Specialty Examination, this should come up, and the entrance exam will be held in June, July. And this is a very, very prestigious course. Since I belong to chronic pain, so as a convener of Specialist Board of National Board of Examinations, I was able to done along with my team of the Specialist Board. And this is a big achievement, a dream which was there, that we should have a dedicated structured 2 years course. This is a 2 years course exclusively for anesthesiologists by the National Board of Examinations. One thing about substance use, I'm not saying it's abuse, but my request to all our colleagues, all our ISA office bearers, do not put pics with glasses on Facebook and social media, because these media has got our patients and relatives also. This is not bad thing, but they don't take it, they don't believe that our gods can do this thing. So better not to put the pictures on the social and Facebook media. We are no moral inspectors. We are not saying that drinking is good or bad, and those who do not drink or smoke are saints. No, it's not like that. But better not to socialize by putting it in the social media. And we have taken this decision on ourselves that ISA Governing Council, no pictures will be posted on the Facebook or WhatsApp with glasses in hand, and all the expenses of this thing in the official ISA meetings will be borne by the members who use this substance on their own. We are not a burden on any of the state or city branch thing, and we firmly believe that we have to be role models. Like, we have never seen our national leaders doing some such a thing in open media. In your own bedroom, in your drawing room, you can do anything, but don't put it on the social media. And finally, the aim is to make ISA a non-political organization. ISA should be what it is in the preamble, an academic, clinical, research, and social welfare body. There should be no regional divide, east, west, north, south, like that and like that. It is a national body, a body totally dedicated to academics, clinics, research, and social welfare. No politics. So I come to the fag end of my class talk that never request me, don't do his or her work, but request, do this thing for us. That's it. Please never say कि उसका ये काम मत करो, मेरा ये कर, मेरा ये कहो कि मेरा ये कर. I firmly believe that it is easy to dissociate, but difficult to associate. In union, there is strength, and it has been rightly said, united we stand, divided we fall. So we all have to work together as a team. City, state, and national, they all have to work together. We are also working on ISA physical status grading. We have been taught about ASA physical status grading, but we are working on ISA physical status grading. Those who are interested in joining, please, most welcome. ISA Virtual Museum is soon work is going to be started. It will come up on the ISA website. Indian history of anesthesia, history of ISA and its branches. You are requested to send it as early as possible. Our ISA registered office is soon going to be inaugurated in Chennai. In few months, couple of months, it will be done. The purchase has been done, possession and renovation has to be done, and soon we will have our own national head office at Chennai. ISA branch offices, yes, they are coming up very, very fast. I have been to Nagpur. I know about Nasik, Cochin, Patna, and Delhi. Now, some I may be missing, and now Uttar Pradesh is going soon to have its ISA UP house in Lucknow. So, yes, you need to have your own place to sit, because once you will sit together, you will first argue, then you will agree, and then you will prosper, right? So argument will convert into agreement, and agreement will lead on to prosperity. And we are working on renaming our nomenclature from anesthesiology to anesthesiology and critical care. And this all are part of our Platinum Jubilee celebrations, which we are celebrating this year. The events have already started. We have conducted numerous events so far, and they will keep on increasing as the day progresses, finally culminating on 16th October 2022. That's why we requested all the state and city branches, please keep yourself free for a national event. Let's celebrate the World Anesthesia Day together as a part of ISA Platinum Jubilee celebrations at Gurgaon in near the Delhi airport. So to summarize, for recognition, you can run after quantity or quality, but it is always said, run after quality, quantity will automatically increase. Have patience. Always keep on thinking what to achieve, and you will get it. The only requirement is that your intent should be good. Niyat saaf honi chahiye. Results will definitely be good. There is no doubt about that. And there are 3 mantras for this. The first one is honesty. It is the first chapter in the book of wisdom. We were in 5th class when we read this thing, that honesty is the best policy. But now there has lots of consumerism has been come in, money making has come in. So this phrase has been redefined, that honesty is always the best policy. You stick to honesty and you are bound to be successful. The second mantra is sincerity. The secret of success is sincerity. Whatever you do it with full sincerity. Success is sweet, but the secret is hard work. The secret is sweat. And the third mantra is hard work. You cannot achieve anything until unless you are honest, sincere, and work hard for that. If you want to shine like a sun, first burn like a sun, as was rightly said by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. And for the team, whether it is Team ISA Maharashtra, Team ISA Nagpur, Team ISA National, Team ISA AP, Team ISA Karnataka, anything, to succeed in your mission, you must have a single-minded devotion to your goal. Because excellence is a continuous process and not an accident. I conclude by saying, सामने हो मंजिल तो रास्ता ना मोड़ना, सामने हो मंजिल तो रास्ता ना मोड़ना, जो मन में हो ख्वाब उसे मत तोड़ना, हर कदम पे मिलेगी कामयाबी आईएएस तुम्हें, हर कदम पे मिलेगी कामयाबी आईएएस आपको, बस सितारों को छूने के लिए कभी जमीन को मत छोड़ना, अपने आईएएस को मत छोड़ना. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. It was a very informative and very motivating lecture. And the chat box is flooded with all praises for this lecture. We will interact now, as sir said. Let us interact.
Chat box is flooded with compliments rather than the question, because there are no doubt left for anybody. I think so.
Anyone who wants to ask any questions, please.
I think you have to allow them to unmute themselves.
Yeah.
Now everybody is muted, but they can unmute themselves. And
good evening, sir. Dr. Bharat Paliwal here, sir.
yes, Bharat from Jodhpur. Good evening, doctor.
Sir, thank you very much for rebriefing the already existing activities and future directions of ISA under your able leadership, sir. So just I wanted to ask how the final year residents can become plaintiff for this legal proceedings. Yes, sir.
Bharat, they are going. They are also eligible into appear into the final year, means those who are appearing in exam now in May, June.
I mean to say the process of getting themselves enrolled as a plaintiff, sir.
They have to contact me.
Okay, sir.
There are they can contact Dr. Naveen Malhotra, Dr. Deepak Govil, who is the immediate past president of ISCM, Dr. Rajesh Mishra, president, Dr. Venkat Giri. They can contact. Absolutely no issue.
And second, sir, just for the assistance with regard to the city branch, is submission of this one returns file is sufficient, or we have to drop and request to the national office for the aid?
You have to send an email.
Yes, sir.
nh2@gmail.com. That these are our internal audited statement. If the turnover is 1 lakh, signed by the president, secretary, and immediate past president, right?
Yes, sir.
If immediate past president is not available, then any other senior office bearer of the city.
Yes.
Along with the bank account details. As of now, nothing is pending on my table, except for 2 IFC codes wrong, because the banks have been merged. Union Bank has merged, Corporation has bank merged in Union Bank, some banks have merged in Canara Bank, like that. So IFC codes have changed. You send an email and it will be done.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for the nice presentation, sir.
Thank you, Bharat.
There is a question in chat box.
Yes.
Why CPS college pass student cannot be a member?
See,
Every time this question.
Please, my request is, I personally believe we should not reinvent the bulb. We all know that electrical energy gets converted into light energy. It has been decided, discussed in detail in AGBM multiple times that CPS candidates have got full rights to become ALM, and we are making them, and they are made ALM. And this has been discussed in amply. There was some certain period before which they were LM, but now they are made ALM as per the decision of the AGBM. So I know many members have called me during my first year of secretaryship, and I explained them in detail for around 1 hour or so. I understand their emotions, but to be honest, I am also bound by rules and regulations as approved by the AGBM. Right? So if CPS are members of ISA as associate life members, with due respect and regard.
Okay, thank you, sir. Another question is there. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Yeah. Good evening. Excellent information given by Naveen ji. Just in continuation with the CPS question. Now CPS, the seats are allotted, diploma seats are allotted by NBA since last year. Can we try henceforth from the national headquarters? Now, this time also seats are coming, and tomorrow there is a meeting with the Director of Medical Education and Research about the allotment of the seats. Now, earlier things were different. Since last year, the scenario changed. The NEET eligibilities in NEET exam and seats are allotted by the NBA. So, can we rethink in the AGM, coming AGM? I mean,
sir, I'm regular counseling process. Right now, the NEET counseling, PG counseling, which is going on, it is for the private aided seats and NVEMS, National Board of Examination in Medical Sciences. where these diploma seats have come in. The seats, CPS seats are not there in the counseling, sir, in the national counseling which is going on. The diploma seats which are sanctioned by the NBEMS, National Board of Examination in Medical Sciences, they will be taken equivalent as diploma anesthesia, and they will be given ALM, and subsequently once they clear their diploma, they will be counted as light membership. So the course, the national board has, there have been two patterns change in this year. Earlier, the counseling for national board used to do a separate counseling, and MCC used to do a separate counseling. But this time the counseling has merged. In the same counseling, you can apply for MD seats also, diploma seats also, and DNB seats also, and the private seats also. So the diploma seats which have started this year under NBEMS, that is National Board of Examinations, they are equivalent to any diploma run by the NMC or otherwise, because they are the sanctioned seats as per NMC and Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. They have come up in numerous civil hospitals. They have come up in numerous corporate hospitals. So they are sanctioned diploma anesthesia seats. To be honest, we fought against this. We said, don't start a diploma anesthesia course. You make it a 3 years course. And whole board, 17 members, 4 times gave it in writing. You make it a 3 years course. But the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare didn't agree. They wanted, because, and we wanted to file a court case also. But the postgraduate, the MBBS students, they said, no, sir, our seats are increasing. That is increasing our career opportunities. We are happy with diploma also. So that is why NBE started diploma in 8 specialties: gynae, pediatrics, eye, ophthalmology, respiratory medicine, anesthesia, radiology. Radiology and anesthesia fought tooth and nail not to start diploma. Other specialties agreed to that.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
I'm Dr. Sureka Patil speaking. Actually, I'm ex-dean of DY Patil Medical College.
Yes,
National Medical Commission has stopped all diploma courses in all the subjects, sir.
Yes, madam. You are right, madam. But
only degree courses are in anesthesia, NMC, MCI recognized.
Ma'am, you're right. Last year, NBE has started diploma courses, and this year admissions have taken in that.
Okay, but NMC is not agreed to for diploma courses.
This is approved by Ministry of Health and Welfare, and these are the MCC, which is the NEET examination which has been done there, and NMC has agreed to it, madam. This is actually the proposal of Ministry of Health and Welfare is to increase the postgraduate seats. So initially, the proposal came that these diploma courses will be started in civil hospitals only.
Okay.
For the in-service candidates, but now they have been extended into for private hospitals also. You can see on the website, Ruby Hall Clinic, and they all are having these diploma anesthesia courses going on.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Namaste, sir. I am Dr. Limay speaking. The first question was mine. Can we make some resolution like this, that these ALM Assistant Life members who contains the CPS degrees or diplomas can be a member of local, at least city branch, can be a office bearer of city branch. Forget about state or national level, because these are very hard-working senior members, and then they are just kept apart from the proper positions. It is really injustice to them, what I see. Can we make some resolution for at least for local branches?
Sir, yes, I personally agree. That's a good suggestion. That city branch, because state branch ISA national is a bit strict. That state branch office bearer should be as per the rules and regulations of ISA national. Their term and their qualification should be like that. City branches, we are flexible. And Avinash knows that there have been one nomination of CPS member as an office bearer in Maharashtra. I won't name the branch, but I know about that thing. But yes, I have noted down that a flexible, if the city branch members agree to that, it's if they want him to be elected as he's such a senior member, and he or she wants to become office bearer, and the city branch members want him or her. What is the problem with the ISA national? So I've noted down, sir.
Yes, thank you very much, sir. Because as program of our branch, we have CPS members. We have very good CPS members. We can't make them a proper office bearers. So thank you very much.
I noted down this proposal. CPS members, office bearers of city branches, especially the small one. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Now you do one thing, sir. Since Dr. Limaya, sir.
Yes, sir.
You please write an email to isaNHQ@gmail.com.
Yes, sir. Yes, I'll definitely do it.
So it will become. This is also official. But
Yes, sir. Well, I will send email through my official ID and then of Dr. Deshpande's ID also.
Yes,
Governing Council members.
Sir, Limay, sir, you can also send to us also so that we can.
Definitely. I will send to proper.
And it's a proper test, sir. It is
Yeah. I will state to and national too, both.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Dr. Ganesh Limay,
Yes, madam.
it was an excellent suggestion. I am sure that many city branches in Maharashtra will get benefited by this.
Thank you very much, madam.
We have many active members who are CPS graduates. They are not able to take any post as office bearers of city branch. So this will definitely help the Maharashtra ISA city branches.
Yes, madam.
Okay. Thank you.
Dr. Avinash, there are more questions in the chat box.
Yes, sir. One question is there about the student only. Can we have a PG life membership drive? Because there are many PG students and we can grab them for as an ISC member.
Yes, sir. You should go for it. And the only thing at times the question asked to me is, suppose we make 10 members, what is the discount we will get it?
Yes.
So I will be very, very honest. The life membership fees is fixed 8,500. But those who become new members from 1st of April 2020, we are giving one ISA t-shirt to all the members, male or female, and ISA tie to the male members. And we are soon coming with ISA stall for the female members. So because of COVID, its production got delayed, but it is this one with ISA logo on either side that will be given to all our female members. But the branch which makes, suppose a city branch office bearers, they do an activity, they will be appreciated and acknowledged and awarded, but not financially, but in kind. Right, we cannot give that as per AGM resolution, but maybe in a sort of ISA complimentary ISA t-shirt or acknowledging them in ISA CME with ISA shawl. Respect will be given to those members who do good membership drive, those office bearers who do good membership drive. Please do not ask for bulk कि 10 के ऊपर एक free दे दो या ऐसा possible नहीं है कि उसके लिए. Right, so I will be very honest in that, but yes. Personally, we will reward the office bearers who go in for membership drive. And Dr. Avinash, that's a homework for you. And I look forward for around 200 members from you in 2 months.
My one more question, sir. If a member above age of 55 years want to be a member of FAF, what he or she should do?
Sir, that's also a financial question. The rules are set. The age is 60. So you can get in touch with the FBF secretary or president, and you have to pay one-time payment. And sir, financially, to be honest, I can tell you, sir.
Yeah.
I am very straightforward in finances. I cannot extend any financial benefit. You take any help from me, I am ready to give, but don't expect any financial. मैं अपनी जेब से तो पैसे दे दूंगा सर. मैं ISA का एक भी पैसा नहीं दे सकता सर फालतू. जो रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस में लिखा हुआ है.
Some people are knowing about FBF by this time only.
My request is, sir, there is a procedure laid down. Please get in touch with the FBF secretary. You have to fill the form, the nomination form, and pay the prescribed fees. And the rules are not bad, sir. To be honest, they are good. They can become members.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
Sir, good evening.
Good evening, Dr. Pankaj.
So it was my suggestion about the PG students.
Yeah.
Some sort of discount, something can be done, sir, because the number is really huge, and I feel our life membership will increase by a huge amount.
Dr. Pankaj, क्या suggestion देते हो?
कुछ डिस्काउंट दे दो सर, 1000 रुपया 2000 रुपया स्टूडेंट्स को अच्छा लगेगा. And directly
1000 की टी-शर्ट और टाई तो दे ही रहे हैं ना. मतलब the cost has increased and we are giving. देखो, the aim we increased from 7500 to 8500. In the GBM only we got this approval. कि we will return this 1,000 back to our members. See, cost of t-shirt is 400 plus GST, tie is around 250 plus GST plus courier charges. कोविड के बाद कोरियर चार्जेस और बढ़ गए हैं, ठीक है ना। तो हमने वो रिटर्न प्लस अब कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन बुक नहीं छप के आ रही है, वो भी उनको पोस्ट कर देंगे। काइंड में ले लो ना सर, 1,000 तो दे रहे हैं, कैश में क्यों लेते हो?
Okay, because basically, sir, if you realize,
वैसे एक अकाउंट डॉक्टर पंकज,
yes, sir.
पीजी की सैलरी बहुत अच्छी है, उनको सिर्फ पुश करना है।
Because the number of PG students are becoming.
My PG changes, मेरे पास Apple 13s नहीं है, उसके पास है सर।
Correct. Absolutely right. Absolutely right.
आप लोग जितने खड़े होंगे ना, उनके पास ज्यादा होगा सर।
Basically, bulk drive करो सर।
पर मैं कह रहा हूँ
compulsory that they should become life members।
वो सर
उसको करो सर।
वो हेड को करना है सर, मैं आपको बताऊं, वो एचओडी को करना होता है सर। हम मेंबर जब कब बने थे, हमारे डॉक्टर चावड़ा ने कहा आईएसए का फॉर्म भर दो, अगले
वेरी
ट्रू सर,
ये तो ट्रू सर, एचओडीज को करवाना है सर, एचओडीज को करवाना होता है। ये रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी एचओडीज की, जो डीएनबी कर रहे हैं स्टूडेंट्स कॉर्पोरेट हॉस्पिटल के अंदर और जो मेडिकल कॉलेज के अंदर एमडी कर रहे हैं, उनकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है सर। और ईमानदारी से बताता हूँ सर, ये बल्क होती है, और या होती है जब कॉन्फ्रेंस के रेट बढ़ने वाले होते हैं, टैरिफ बढ़ने वाला होता है, या लास्ट डेट ऑफ एब्स्ट्रैक्ट सबमिशन होती है, तब बढ़ते हैं वो।
Perfect, sir. I feel let this message go across very widely to all the HODs and all the teachers in the country.
Yes.
You'll have a lot of members, sir.
This is one-time investment.
Yes.
So to just pay once and that's all.
Exactly.
लेकिन बाकी लोग भी
get converted to LA.
आप सजेस्ट करो पैसा की बजाय कुछ और।
8,500 not a big amount. 8,500 in today there are big amount. Stipend so much so even the those who are joining government service also they are not getting that much money.
Dr. Pankaj, earlier
Yes, sir.
and to make 1,200 to 1,400 members per year.
Right.
Now we are making around 3,000 members.
Yes, sir.
and it is also injustice to the student who already become member because they feel अरे मैंने बाद में किया होता तो मेरे 1,000 रुपए बचते, so that will be also there.
आप सर कुछ हम बच्चों को कुछ और दे देंगे। देखो
Perfect, sir. Perfect, sir. But basically, let's go ahead with a big drive, sir. That's what I'm trying to suggest.
Yeah, that point is.
सर ये मैं भी सजेस्ट करना चाहूंगी सर कि मल्होत्रा सर वैसे ही बहुत
सेक्रेटरी ऑफ राजस्थान, प्लीज गो अहेड।
जी मैम सर आप बहुत मशहूर हुए हैं हमारे हिसाब से सर, आप एक वंडरफुल, मतलब क्या तारीफ कहने के लिए वर्ड्स नहीं है। तो इस जाते जाते ड्राइव में एक ये हो जाएगा कि ऑल ओवर इंडिया में पीजी में वन टाइम ये एक चीज छूट मिली तो सर ड्राइव और ज्यादा हो सकती है ये वन टाइम के लिए, जैसे अभी इन्होंने किया था, दूसरे लोगों ने भी किया था सेम।
एक्चुअली मैडम आप लोग कह रहे हैं तो कोई ना कोई रास्ता तो निकालूंगा, पर ये जाते जाते वर्ड का यूज करते, कहाँ जा रहा हूँ मैं, ये रहूंगा।
नहीं मतलब सर जैसे गहलोत सरकार ने जाते जाते ये कर दिया कि पीपी मतलब जीपीएफ कर दिया।
हमारी हरियाणवी में क्या कहते हैं, कहीं कितना जाऊं मैं, अड़े रहूंगा।
नहीं सर कहीं नहीं जाएंगे सर, हम तो क्या आप हमेशा हमारे साथ रहे, ऐसा नेता हमारे लिए बहुत जरूरी है सर।
ऐसा मैडम मैं पता क्या कर सकता हूँ कि चलो कोई ना कोई रास्ता निकालेंगे इसका।
जी सर वन मोर थिंग।
हाँ जी
sir, normally sir this session is very wonderful and informative about ISA and ISA award. Sir, one doubt is that normal financial audit from 1 April to 31st March, normally the audit report we send, sir, is the same for the ISA?
Same madam, 1st April 2020 to 31st March 2021 वाली भी अभी तक नहीं आई है मैडम।
नहीं सर, हमने जो कोशिश करी जोधपुर सिटी ब्रांच और राजस्थान सिटी ब्रांच की हमने, और बाकी हर स्टेट की।
जोधपुर की होगी क्रेडिट मैडम, आपने जोधपुर का
राजस्थान सिटी ब्रांच की भी, मतलब राजस्थान सोसाइटी जो स्टेट ब्रांच की उसकी, और इसके अलावा हर स्टेट को सर, बीकानेर, झालावाड़।
राजस्थान स्टेट की नहीं आई मैडम, मैं ऑफिस में बैठा हूँ, राजस्थान स्टेट की नहीं आई है, स्टेट ब्रांच की।
सर आई है सर, हमने ऑडिटेड भेजी है, वो उस दिन ही भेजी जिस दिसंबर वाले दिन।
आपका बैंक अकाउंट कहाँ पे है?
जोधपुर में ही।
जोधपुर सिटी और राजस्थान स्टेट का एक ही अकाउंट है?
ना अलग है सर, दोनों की अलग अलग भेजी है हमने, मतलब जोधपुर वाली बाद में आई है, राजस्थान वाली पहले आई है।
बॉय इज देयर, जोधपुर हैज बीन क्रेडिटेड, ठीक है, जोधपुर हैज बीन क्रेडिटेड, बट राजस्थान स्टेट का
सर 31 दिसंबर को ही हो गया था।
मैम एक बार उसको फॉरवर्ड कर दो प्लीज, और बैंक अकाउंट भेज देना सेपरेट।
बिल्कुल सर, हमने तो 31 लास्ट डे
We want bank statement, bank account details also along with the statement. कि किस account में पैसे भेजने हैं.
जी सर, बिल्कुल.
ठीक है.
Thank you, sir.
But I took the opportunity. Only 4 states granting aid have been credited. Maharashtra, Haryana, Karnataka, और Maharashtra, Karnataka, West Bengal, and Haryana. Only 4 states they have credited.
We received it. We received it.
I know. 28 city branches. 28 cities. Dr. Atul Gandhi, Gujarat ka player hai. Ahmedabad got the membership drive first prize. You are losing a lot of money.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, let me take this opportunity. Atul, let me take this opportunity to announce the city branches which granted has been given. Jhalawar, Jaipur, Jalandhar, Amritsar, Nagpur, Rajkot, Bhubaneswar, Lucknow, Gorakhpur, Kanpur, Bareilly, Meerut, Kolhapur, Karad, Nanded, Jodhpur, Ludhiana, Kolkata, Varanasi, Nasik, Pimpri-Chitwad, Bhilwara, Navsari, Gujarat, Rohtak, Mysuru. So these city branches only. So lot of things are pending, and we from our side nothing is delayed.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. There is request from request to National ISA, sir, to send a reminder message and mail inactive life member to convert to active life member.
Sir, it is sent by WhatsApp and email also. देखो जो इनएक्टिव होते हैं उनकी 2 प्रॉब्लम होती है, या तो उनका ईमेल कम है या उनका मोबाइल नंबर गलत है. तो ईमेल वालों को हम, जिनका ईमेल है हमारे पास, उनको हम ईमेल भेजते हैं, और जिनके पास मोबाइल है और ईमेल नहीं है तो उनको हम व्हाट्सएप भेजते हैं. जिनका कुछ भी नहीं है तो हम स्टेट ब्रांच को लिस्ट भेज रखी है. All the state and city branches have got, state branches were sent list on 1st January about the active, inactive, life member, ALM. So, and they, as you have subdivided into the city branches. So this activity has to be done by the city branches. Those who are inactive, we don't have any modality to contact them. That means we don't have their email ID, we don't have their mobile number. Those who are semi-active, that's fine. कोई ईमेल या मोबाइल नंबर होगा, उनको हम भेज सकते हैं. ईमेल वालों को ईमेल, व्हाट्सएप वालों को मोबाइल वालों को व्हाट्सएप. तो इसलिए प्लीज आई रिक्वेस्ट द सिटी ब्रांच ऑफिस बेयरर्स टू टेक दिस रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. हमारी तरफ से डिले नहीं होगा. वी विल टेक, आज सुबह आया तो 10 मिनट में हो जाए, नहीं तो शाम तक तो हो ही जाएगा. कई बार क्या होता है कि किसी का कुछ डाउट होता है तो देख टॉक टू मी, वेरीफाई करवाते हैं मुझसे, बट इट इज नॉट डिलेड फॉर द नेक्स्ट डे.
सिटी ब्रांच के जान में भी इलेक्शन के टाइम में ही आता है.
बोरीवली हैड एडिटेड ऑडिट स्टेटमेंट ऑन द सेक्रेटरी साइट, वहां से डाउनलोड कर लो. वो जो सिटी ब्रांचेस की जो वो है ना, उनको वहां से डाउनलोड कर लो, एक चेक कर लो. मैडम का फोन क्या नाम? यस डॉक्टर अविनाश, कैन यू सी मोर क्वेश्चंस आल्सो?
No, there are no more questions in chat box.
Dr. Atul Gandhi, you want to say something?
Yes, sir. मैं थोड़ा सा फर्दर जो डिस्काउंट के बारे में बात कर रहे थे, तो अभी इंडियन मेडिकल एसोसिएशन ने हमें गुजरात में किया था, तो 50% डिस्काउंट किया. गुजरात स्टेट का जो पार्टिसिपेंट जो रेट होता है वो हमने कट कर दिया. तो करीबन 10,000 we have nominated and new members from all colleges. So we go for each and every colleges and then explain about the detail about the IMA membership, and also we can start as a routine भी हम NSS की अवेयरनेस के लिए वहाँ पे जाएंगे और NSS रेसिडेंट को कन्वर्ट इनटू द HOD के साथ कन्वर्ट करते हैं. तो थोड़ा सा डिस्काउंट पैसे का तो आपने बोला सही है कि पैसा तो बहुत ज्यादा है, 1 लाख रुपीज रेसिडेंट्स का स्टाइपेंड है, तो लेकिन उसको मोटिवेट करने के लिए थोड़ा सा स्कीम दे देते हैं कि स्टेट वाइज अपना शेयर कम कर देते हैं, तो वो चलेगा. नेशनल का कम नहीं करना है, स्टेट का शेयर कर सकते कि नहीं, वो पॉलिसी कर सकते हैं कि नहीं कर सकते?
देखो डॉक्टर अतुल, द होल मनी कम्स टू ISA, and then depending upon the audited statement and bank account details, we give the grant in share. So if you want, you can give your share to the members back.
Okay.
जो 15% आपका सिटी का शेयर और 10% स्टेट का शेयर है, that How you have to utilize it's up to you. So if you want to return it back to the members, absolutely no issues with that. But I'll tell you these financial matters. I have noted down the second proposal about bulk membership, some promotion and things. Since the demand is coming, that means you have felt the need for the same. या तो कुछ बात करें इंश्योरेंस कंपनी से कि दे गिव कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री इंश्योरेंस, क्योंकि वो तो एक वाया मीडिया हो सकता है कि प्रोफेशनल इंडेमनिटी इंश्योरेंस उनको 1 साल के लिए फ्री मिल जाए, बिकॉज अदरवाइज दिस हैज टू गो टू द जीसी एंड जीबी एंड देन इट विल बी इम्प्लीमेंटेड. मैं ऑन माय ओन आई कैन नॉट प्रॉमिस के वेवर ऑफ फाइनेंस. आप समझ सकते हो डॉक्टर.
एग्री सर.
बट ये है कि भाई बल्क लाइफ मेंबरशिप वेवर और डिस्काउंट कुछ.
सर मेरा एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करूं. अभी हमने जो कॉन्फ्रेंस के लिए हमने जो रेसिडेंट के किया था 2 मिनट के लिए करूं
प्लीज प्लीज.
सर हम सब कॉलेज में जाते तो रेसिडेंट आर ईगर टू मेंबरशिप करने के लिए तुरंत तैयारी. किसी ने मना नहीं किया है क्योंकि अभी कंपलसरी प्रेजेंट कॉन्फ्रेंस के लिए भी हमने तो तभी उसका पेपर
is getting disconnected.
But I think we have got it. Just what he wants to say.
पोस्टर होगा तो जस्ट हमें इनिशिएटिव वहां पे हॉस्पिटल हर हॉस्पिटल जाके इनिशिएटिव करना है. तो हमको गुजरात को बहुत अच्छा रिस्पांस बोला सब रेसिडेंट. यस
तो कोई ऐसा करें एचओडीज के लिए नाम रख दें कुछ हम प्राइस मनी फॉर द एचओडीज. क्योंकि देखो मान क्योंकि एक स्कूल ऑफ थॉट ये भी ना कि रेजिडेंट डोंट वांट डिस्काउंट बट एचओडीज फील दैट कुछ है. गीता
सर ये भी आइडिया अच्छा है.
आइडिया अच्छा है
सर. एक्सीलेंट आइडिया
अच्छा है. इस बहाने एचओडी मतलब वो बिल्कुल स्ट्रिक्ट हो जाएंगे कि मेंबर बनना है सबको. बनवाना है
एचओडीज के लिए. एचओडीज के लिए प्राइस रख देते हैं.
सर एचओडी के लिए कॉन्फ्रेंस फ्री कॉन्फ्रेंस रजिस्ट्रेशन.
मैंने एक फेलिसिटेशन कर देंगे आईसी की तरफ से.
हाँ ये भी सही है सर. हाँ वैसे वो तो मिलता ही है सर.
नहीं दी एचओडी गेटिंग मैक्सिमम रजिस्ट्रेशन. एचओडी गेटिंग मैक्सिमम नंबर मेंबर्स एज लाइफ मेंबर्स ऑफ आईएसए. उनका फेलिसिटेशन हो जाएगा आईसी की तरफ से.
नहीं बिल्कुल नहीं.
बिल्कुल सही सजेशन सर.
एचओडीज को खुश करते हैं.
क्योंकि कभी एक पैसे के लिए बोला नहीं था सर. मेरा एक्सपीरियंस ऐसा है कि मैं सब कॉलेज में गया था. करीबन अहमदाबाद की 6 कॉलेज और गुजरात की कॉलेज में भी गए थे एनएसएस की. तो किसी रेसिडेंट ने ऐसा नहीं बोला था पैसा कम करो या पैसा ज्यादा है. लेकिन उसको मोटिवेट करना बस.
डॉक्टर अतुल लेट मी बी वेरी वेरी क्लियर. नाउ आई गॉट 3 सेक्रेटरीज आई एम सीइंग ऑन माय स्क्रीन. जो राजस्थान, गुजरात एंड महाराष्ट्र. बॉस एज अ नेशनल सेक्रेटरी आई एम गिविंग यू दिस होमवर्क. 200 ईच फ्रॉम योर स्टेट इन नेक्स्ट 1 मंथ. पहले 2 महीने था, 1 महीना हो गया. ठीक है. 15 अप्रैल तक अतुल गांधी फ्रॉम गुजरात, गीता फ्रॉम राजस्थान एंड अविनाश फ्रॉम.
सर प्रॉमिस बस उसमें 25% सर ने जो सजेशन किया ना वो आप डिस्काउंट करके ही ले लो. तो प्रॉमिस.
नहीं हम आपको इनाम देंगे. मतलब आपको एक्नॉलेज करेंगे.
हमने तो सर ऑलरेडी नवंबर में कर.
नहीं आई नो
करीबन 800.
Yes, Ahmedabad did a very thing.
We will win, sir. We will win.
New PG are coming, sir. New batch of anesthesia PG is coming.
I agree.
But yes, I've got the gist on a serious note that yes, definitely we will acknowledge the HODs as well as the office bearers who send good number of membership. More so than acknowledgement, we will advertise it nationally also.
Okay.
So, Atul Gandhi from Gujarat has made this much members in this month. Every month, monthly, we will by top membership making cities of a month, right? Credit goes to Atul Gandhi and team, Dr. Avinash Bhosle and team, and Dr. Geeta Singaria and team, right? So,
Star of the month. Star of the month.
Membership.
Definitely, sir. Definitely.
Chalo, done.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Sir, one more small query. How to get the list of inactive members from every state?
They are with the state office bearers. It is with the state office bearers.
This now and then comes to the state and respective branches also.
Yeah, every 6 monthly from usually 1st January and 1st July, I send it to.
We have already sent it to all city branches.
I know, sir. You have done a good work by distributing it to city branches, but we send it. Earlier we used to send it 1st June and 1st July and 1st January. Now it is 1st January and 1st June.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir. Any more question, please?
I am seeing my NTF member, Dr. Indrani Hemant Kumar, smiling. From US or from India, madam?
He's still in the US, it seems.
Madam, you are muted.
From Connecticut, sir.
Yeah, great, great.
Morning time.
Wonderful photographs, madam, had put up on FB. Wonderful photographs.
मैडम वापस कब आ रहे हैं आप? When you are
May
coming
1st,
back?
I should be there. May 1st.
Okay.
But I have very active support in ISA National Task Force on COVID. Dr. Indrani Hemant Kumar, Dr. Chital Dalal, and Dr. Sureka Sinde, Dheeraj Bhandari. I hope I'm not forgetting any name, madam.
Amuta and Acha from
Maharashtra.
Yeah, right.
One more question, sir, from myself, Dr. Limai. Last question, probably. We many times get a notification from Central ISAT, this is your new member. We even don't know the member, from where he comes from. He comes from a very remote place. Is there some provision that new members to be done through a local branch to which he wants to be attached?
सर मैं बताता हूँ उसमें क्या है. सपोज नागपुर का एक बच्चा रोहतक में एमडी करने आया है, तो he becomes member while studying his MD course in Rohtak.
Yeah.
But he gives his branch option of Nagpur.
Yeah.
So he becomes a member of Nagpur, and Nagpur people does not know him because he is not there.
Yeah.
But if you see that form carefully, sir, there is his phone number and email ID written.
Yeah.
So I think the senior should call him that, okay, welcome to this branch, and you have opted for this thing, but please don't mind, we have not met. Let's meet in the next meeting, or you can interact with him. If you welcome the new member, he will feel very, very good, and he will be bonded with ISA forever.
Yeah, we do that. But still, as a protocol, at least he should convey first to the local branch that I am going to be member from your branch, sir, and then he can give form to the central branch. But at least one should know who is going to come to my branch.
Sir, this question was raised last time also. There was a provision previously that the email came to the city branch if there is any objection to include this member in their city branch.
It still comes, sir. The information goes to the city branch office bearers about the new member joining in that particular branch, which is saying the email goes to proposer and seconder if they got any objection. Yeah. So proposer and seconder can be any HOD or like that. And since this is an online process, applications are online, I think it is difficult for members to contact the office bearers and to take a permission. At one time we are planning to increase the membership and give discounts, and but at the other time we are trying to make it a bit lengthy procedure. I think better will be, as seniors, we welcome the juniors and new members to our branch.
Forget about the students, sir.
Sir?
Forget about students. The new members passed out, work somewhere else, come in the city, they start practicing.
Even out of country.
Avinash, 1 minute, let me complete. And they start practice in that city and then apply for a life membership. Still, they don't convey to the proper city branch. They know the city branch is there. There should be some provision like that.
Sir, we thank Naveen, sir. We had been continuously getting the membership forms that are emailed to the city secretaries. So we come to know that, and the clarification is sought from us also that so and so person is applying for the membership of your city branch. If you have any objection, you can report to the national branch. So this email we are getting from the national office.
Dr. Ganesh sir, I think we have to make the things simpler rather than to make it tedious. So I have removed all the steps and made it member friendly, but information goes to the city and state branches. And still, this is the first time somebody is saying that we should be involved in making members.
Exactly, sir.
Let's see. I'll have to discuss in the council.
Yes, please.
But I cannot comment on this.
Good evening, sir.
Because members wanted to be.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, yes, madam, please.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Yes. Yes, madam, please.
Hello.
Yes, madam.
Sir, I am from Wardha, sir, city branch. I am GC member, Dr. Sanjotni Nave. Sir, regarding the membership drive, sir, you have asked for the membership drive for the postgraduate student newly admitted. Sir, when we ask the student to fill a form for membership, associate like membership, they fill a branch name as per their city. Because we are saying that we have to do the membership drive, but we are asking them to fill the forms, they register for their city branch. So the credit will go to our branch or the branch name which they have filled in their form. That is the question, sir.
Ma'am, the branch which has been filled by the member, the credit goes to that branch. So you can ask the postgraduates, if suppose right now you are studying in Aurangabad, you apply for the Aurangabad city branch. Once you move back to Rohtak, you are allowed to change your branch to Rohtak without a single penny being spent. So, but we always go by the computerized record, but the member has opted for the branch. Many times, yes, it has happened.
Yes, that is the problem.
We have got around 44 PG students per year, and 50% is from All India quota. This problem is there in everybody. So the All India quota candidates, when they become member, they give their respective home state or home city branch where they belong.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Or from
yes, sir.
or from Maharashtra, they will give that branch. But that's a universal phenomenon, madam.
Yes, sir.
And you can ask them, okay, you apply for that particular thing, but the credit goes to the branch which the member has opted. Because we just generate the report which the computer gives us.
Sir, this is the problem. They
sir, my request is, sir, let us come to the good solutions.
No, good solutions, sir. Just one more add, sir. This is the problem when students go there, stay, they still don't change their membership. We have about 30 to 40 students still affiliated to our branch. We have no access to them.
Sir, you can make them. You can just write.
Make the list.
There was I can tell you, Karad and Pimpri. Karad was very perfect.
Satara also.
Dr. Sarda Naik. She had given in writing that these three members don't belong to us. So that our branch is 100% active should be shown. So we made them in direct category, that they belong to direct. There is a category direct, sir. They don't belong to any state or city, but they belong to the direct ISC national. So you can send that list to us. It will, since it will be coming from an it has to be sent by the state city or state city president or secretary through an official email. And we take it as an official document. Sir, you are from which branch, sir?
I am from Miraj Sangli branch from Maharashtra.
Yeah, sir. So you send it from your own branch and through your email, and it will be taken as an official document. All those members which you request, the responsibility will be yours absolutely, that you have made them members from Maharashtra to direct. Because tomorrow if there is a Maharashtra elections, they won't be able to vote. Because then they will be national voters, but not Maharashtra voters.
They are just not traceable, sir.
Sir, they may be not living in Miraj Sangli, but they may be living in Mumbai.
Yes.
But many have changed their phone numbers also, sir. So we have tried to accept them, but it is not possible for us. So I will definitely give the list to the state and national, sir.
Yeah, you send it and we will convert them to direct members.
Yes, sir.
We removed 20 members from our branch. It was 81 members. Now our membership is 54 only. ISA Satara.
Sir, in fact, we have informed many branches that those students who do not belong to their city branch or whom they don't know, that please send their names directly to the National ISA office, because then they can be made, they can be transferred to direct members.
Commonpuri.
Ganesh Limay, sir, I request you to do the same. Send a list to National ISA office.
Yes, madam, definitely.
The city branch office bearers have to take the responsibility. We will act on the information given to them. Yes, Dr. Vijayanand, please.
So, good evening, sir. And good evening to Dr. Manisha, Dr. Anita, Madam, Dr. Avinash. Sir, there are very set rules from the last 8 to 10 years. Now it has been very refined and very easy. There is no such thing as any professional body giving a bulk discounts to anybody. As everybody is telling, as Madam was telling, everybody is running very well there. Only thing is, see, if you take the example of Maharashtra and Karnataka, we are at 4,000 places. This is the work of the President and Secretary of the state and city branches. If we work to our honesty, we can make many members very easily, and also contacting the HODs. And as it is very well established that all the postgraduate has to present, according to the National Medical Council, there are one state and one national. For that, they should have been ISA members. So these are all the things which goes in favor of the drives. See, IMA is entirely different from ISA there. So there are set rules are there. Even while becoming a member, it is very easier nowadays. And the national is sending to secretaries of the state branch and the city branches that you are this X and Y is becoming members. There is no need to ask for whether these people can become or not. This has been very simplified, and the newer generation doesn't want all those bureaucracies also. So let us make very simplified. Let us follow whatever the set rules is there. And so only thing is, my sincere request is whoever want to become a president and secretary should work in this direction, especially making it as membership drive or whatever it is. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Vijayanan, and for clarifying further. But definitely we will start these prizes for HOD and top membership stars in the city and state branch. We'll do that. We'll acknowledge them.
Thank you, sir.
I think Dr. Shilpa wanted to say something.
Unmute, Shilpa, unmute yourself.
Shilpa, we could not hear properly.
Can you hear me properly now?
Yes. So please continue.
Yeah. And message. I must thank Dr. Malhotra sir for making the membership of ISA very easy process. And many members who were CPSDA have become associate life members. And many members have become memberships. So I think I agree, sir. But at the same time, I believe we should not make the process complicated. From my secretary's side, and we came to know they have passed from 2020 and 2021. And they have shifted their base from ISA Borivali somewhere else. Still, they have ISA Borivali members. One is somewhere else. But still, we have welcomed them in the group. Not make that differentiation.
Right. Ma'am, I could get you partially. We have received your audited statement, but why we have not credited the amount was because your account details are not there. A mail has been sent just now, because until unless we need to have some bank account details to send the money. Audited statement sending is one thing, but you have to send the details of your bank account in which the money has to be sent. Grant in aid has to be sent.
Okay.
So that's the thing. Madam Anita Nete has been listening very carefully since last 2 hours or so.
Yes, sir. Sir, congratulations on a very informative session. And really, we got to know a lot of things today. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Avinash,
Sir.
any questions? Any more questions, Avinash?
Geeta madam, you want to say something?
I have received her mail. Acknowledged.
Okay. Okay.
Yes,
Mail received.
okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. I think we will.
Bank details still missing, Dr. Geeta.
भेज रहे सर, ये तो रुकावट की थी.
मैं वही कह रहा हूँ ना, होता क्या है, somebody asked, sir, granted नहीं मिली, तो my standard answer is किस खिड़की से पैसे फेंकूं, मुझे उसका नाम तो बताओ.
सर वो भी भेज रही सर, आतो आप वो सर कल आ जानी चाहिए बारिश. भेज रही सर.
Thank you,
sir. Thank you.
Manisha madam.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good evening, Malhotra sir. It was a very nice, informative talk and really inspiring. We got inspired by this talk, and there is no question, but I would request you to have this session in our PG assembly, which will be organizing very soon. So same talk we would like to have for our PGs and our delegates. So I would like to book you for this talk, sir.
I'll update it as and when it is there, but because I keep on updating these things as new things come up. But I must acknowledge Dr. Maya Bale. I got inspired from her. It was 5th of January 2020, just before COVID. I had an opportunity to visit her art gallery, and then that inspired me. Why not you do it at a national level? And now almost 85 to 90 anesthesiologists who are in art and literary photography, they are doing these activities, and really they are doing excellent work. And today is 15th March, they are completing their collection of Rang Barse thing, and that will be released on 17th evening by ISA, National Art and Literary Club.
Yes, sir.
So I know
tomorrow we'll submit you the video. No problem.
When Madam says na ja, so I think the job is done.
Yes.
Right. So,
Sir, we are also conducting Kavi Sammelan on 18th, that is Holi, under the aegis of ISA Art and Literary Club.
Kavi Sammelan should be Art and Literary. Good. That's
yeah.
And I held that I read a mail that you are doing Maha Yuvakon in Nasik, I think.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It is Maha Yuvakon. Yuvakon is national. Maha Yuvakon.
Maharashtra Yuvakon.
What shall be the name, sir, of this conference?
Maha Yuvakon.
Maha Yuvakon.
Maha Yuvakon. Okay.
Last year also you did it, Maha Yuvakon. And Raj Yuvakon for Rajasthan, like that way.
Okay.
And
Sir, with
national.
With Dr. Anita Nehde as the organizing chairman, I'm sure it is going to be a very grand event. It is in June, sir. 18th and 19th June.
We sincerely hope so.
Just get in touch with me in the dates, because national Yuva Isakon is also slightly because some national level adjustments I'm also rescheduling it. We'll discuss personally, madam. I hope your dates are not locked.
No, sir. Just
before locking, just give me a call. I'll tell you.
Sure,
right?
Sir.
Because earlier as of now it is April 30th and 1st May, but because of some requests from somewhere, I have to reschedule it, but not yet finally decided.
Sir, our PG assembly dates are blocked from your side. Sir.
Yes, madam. Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Mahakwan is not locked.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we will conclude this meeting, sir.
I got young coordinator of ISA online PG classes, Nishant Sahay. I think he is also logged in, and Nishant is also doing good job coordinating ISA online PG classes every Monday. And Nishant needs some support also, so that I understand. Once I was sitting every Monday, I still sit, but sitting for 2 hours every week is difficult. So all of those who are interested in coordinating with him, they are most welcome. Nishant, a few words from your side.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. Yes, sir. I mean, we had this our ISOCON session for Bihar also, and your words have always been encouraging, sir. I've been sitting right from the word go, and I've learned so many new things even for this session. And yeah, because of the motivation that you have, and especially I would like to be very interested in the skill stations. That I feel is a very, very good idea, sir. And regarding the ISA online PG classes, yes, we are doing it every Monday, and it will be a help, obviously, sir, if somebody can share the load that you have.
Thank you, Nishant, and I appreciate and acknowledge the good work done by you in coordinating the PG classes. Dr. Parna Thakkar has asked a question about the website. Madam, you can ask your question directly to me, please.
Good evening, sir. Excellent lecture, and you always motivate everyone, and you are the role model. And so I wanted to ask two questions. One is, can we have a standard format for the constitution of all the city branches, like some format, some of the important points which should be there in any constitution? Secondly, my second question was regarding a website, because some of the company people, when we ask for sponsorship, they ask for the website, official website, and the details of it. So should we have a website for all the branches? Should it be compulsory, or?
Madam, I
how
can
to go about it?
Starting a website is very, very easy, to be honest.
Yes.
Maintaining and updating is a bit difficult. It is very economical, not costly nowadays. I can tell you, just now I was fortunate enough to inaugurate the website of ISA Noida Gautam Budh Nagar. That branch was formed last year, 7-8 months, and they have their own website. UP website is there, but ISA Noida Gautam Budh branch has a better website. So it's no harm in having your website, but my input will be that update it regularly.
Okay. Okay.
It's very, very economical. Having a website is always good thing. Or second thing is that on your state office bearers will decide. I'm just suggesting on your main website there can be pages of different branches. But I understand some of the branches have got their own website also. Nagpur has its own website. I have seen that, and I think Nasik also has got its own website. So that's up to the branches if they want. That's up to, I think, internally. There is no hard and fast rule from our side that you cannot have or you should have. It's up to you. It's up to you.
Okay. And sir, regarding the constitution,
yes,
should we have a standard format?
I noted down that these are the minimum things which should be there in any constitution. Though we say whenever you sanction any branch, there is a standard format where we write that you can have your own rules and regulations which are on the patterns of ISA National and nothing contravening to the constitution of ISA National.
Yes.
Not doing something opposite to ISA National. But yes, I have noted down the details also.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. So,
any more questions, Avinash?
No. There are no questions. Shall we?
Please.
Yes, sir. Thank you. It was a very informative, inspiring, and excellent presentation all about ISA. I think nobody will have any doubt about ISA. On behalf of Maharashtra State Chapter of Indian Society of Anesthesiologists, we are very much thankful to you, sir, Dr. Naveen Malhotra, sir, for guiding us today. We thank to our Vice President, Dr. Anjali Bhure, Madam, and Ashok Deshpande, sir, for chairing today's session. Thank to all the office bearers of Maharashtra State Chapter ISA and members for participating in today's program. Today, many office bearers from other states and members joined today for this session. We are thankful to them also. And last, we thank to all the ISA National office bearers, Governing Council members of National, and all office staff of ISA National for this meeting. Thank you all from team Maharashtra State ISA. Jai ISA, long live ISA. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good night.
Should I end the meeting, sir?
In Korea.
Yes.
Yes.
We'll leave the meeting. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.